song. I can't help it.
Your Cher impersonation.
If I could turn back time.
She's been inspired.
I am.
All
Will
right.
and Grace.
In today's weekend guide, we're not even waiting until the weekend to start the fun.
Sean Collier is here to tell us about what's happening around town, starting with something to talk about and taking place tonight. You got your mug, you're ready.
I am ready. I did not do nearly as well as Heather at the Cher impression, but I'm going to recover from that to tell you about a great event tonight through Pittsburgh Public Theater.
Yeah, so we heard a little bit about this, so tell us what they're doing. Everybody's trying to improvise and find new ways to bring arts and entertainment.
That's right. They have, since early in the pandemic, they introduced their series Playtime, which is a series of staged readings virtually online of some really interesting shows. Tonight is a special one. It's a play called Trouble in Mind by the playwright Alice Childress. This play is nearly 50 years old, but relevant again. It really was always relevant. It's about a black woman starring in a play on Broadway and trying to navigate working in entertainment. With the debates over representation in Hollywood, this is, of course, of renewed interest. And it is a play that is going to finally be making its Broadway debut next year. This was supposed to debut in the 50s. It never did. It's coming to Broadway in a little bit. You can get a preview of it tonight through Pittsburgh Public Theater with a great cast directed by Montez Freeland. Going to be a great virtual reading from the Pittsburgh Public Theater this evening.
Very cool.
Very interesting that you can sort of peek in and see something like that as it's progressing along. All right, we've been showing this video that's just a little wacky. I mean,
It's so
out of
bizarre.
context because of these animals in these hotel rooms. Tell us what's going on here, Sean. We're all okay, right?
We're going to be fine. This is not... I know you're thinking, this is, oh, the Buffalo have reclaimed the hotels now that travel is down.
Right.
This is a work of art by the artist Doug Aiken. It's called Migration Empire. And this appeared in Pittsburgh, kind of. This was a part of the Carnegie International in 2008 when it was projected onto the facade of the building. If you drove by the museum during the International, you would see some of these images flickering along the building as you went by. Well, Carnegie Museum, I should say, started this online exhibition series of some of their video works, the kind of things that you can normally only see in person at the museum, and they're kind of making them available online for the first time ever. This is your first opportunity to see this work online. It's going to open next week. It will open with a conversation with Doug Aiken, the artist. That'll also be a virtual streaming event. And then a little later in the run, there's going to be an activity for children so that they can draw some of these animals destroying motel rooms. I know that there are dog-friendly hotels. I do not think you can bring your peacock or your bison yet. That's coming soon.
I was going to say, honestly, I can see where this is art. I kind of feel like a bison stuck in a hotel room right now.
Really, you relate to that?
I can see, yes, I kind of relate to this.
I do think it is
Can I please get out of here?
And it's attention getting too, so I think it'll be a really interesting conversation.
So let's talk about a comedian, again, improvising, taking stage at a drive-in.
Yeah, a number of touring comics who obviously have been on the bench for a couple of months now have decided to get back out there and to do it by going to the drive-in. We've talked about a number of drive-in outings over the course of the summer. This is for some live entertainment. Bert Kreischer, there he is, shirtless as ever. I did a weekend with Bert Kreischer. I don't know why he owns shirts, because he wears them while he walks to the stage and then rips them off as soon as he gets there. Bert, the Machine, a local favorite through all of his appearances on WDVE. He's been a headliner at 2 DVE comedy festivals. He is returning to Pittsburgh Saturday night. I should say to the Pittsburgh area, because he'll actually be at the Starlight Drive-In in Butler. That's a beautiful spot, one of my favorite local drive-ins, and he will be performing live. You pay by the carload, so if you can fit as many as 4 people in your car who want to go see Bert, you get your ticket in advance, drive in, the cars will be social distanced, and you can get back to enjoying one of the best comics in America, live and in person, from a safe distance.
Bert is so funny. I follow him on Instagram, and his videos are worth it. They're great.
It also takes something to just take your shirt off in front of everybody and then do comedy to boot. I mean, Sean, that's big.
Do you remember I could not do that. Do you remember there was a movie in the 2000s called Van Wilder,
Yes.
a party college movie?
Yeah.
That movie's based on Bert.
No.
There was a Rolling Stone article a few years before that called something like "The Biggest Party Kid in America." And it was just about this legendary partier at one of the Florida universities. They turned it into a movie. His life is a college comedy.
See the things we learn from Sean Collier?
Sean,
Always
thank
happy to
you.
help.
So enlightening.
Of course.
Yes. Dropped a little knowledge here today. Thank you, Sean. And we want to thank Sean for bringing us our weekend guide Thursdays on PTL. And you can find out more about all the events that Sean mentioned at PittsburghTodayLive.com.